Yo, take y'all on a quick little tour today, man. One of my Facebook partners. About to go over here and check him out. I gotta pick up some little minor stuff from him, but hopefully I'll be able to get a little glance of y'all a little glance at the inside of the shop.
She love the way that turbo sound when we going fast.
Y'all stay tuned, man.
She look up and see the stars. I can tell that she amazed. Hit the button on the roof and she started going crazy. Panoramic roof. She loved the way it pulled back. Daddy is so big, but you know I'm always saying that. 412s in the trunk, bumping off that ball greasy. Mama gave us next cause she need a bit of sexual healing. Ooh, you know I couldn't wait to touch her. Push a button on her and that.
Yeah, same thing. That was the rear end and that one I did and all kinds of crap.
Yep. Y'all know who it is, man. Your boy Rich Everything, man. I'm recording off the iPhone today. I ain't got my camera equipment, but it's the same thing. I still bring y'all that 4K quality. And I always bring y'all that uncut. Man, well, I'm with somebody today. And I was going to call a name, Facebook friend of mine, you know what I'm saying? This is my first time actually meeting him in person. Heard a lot about him, seen his work on Facebook and everything else. And as y'all can see in the background, man, like candy. So I'm gonna turn this camera around, man, and let my guy introduce himself to y'all, you know what I'm saying?
What's up? I'm Jared. This is my shop, Fast Lane Fabrication. It's formerly Jared's Garage, and basically doing a lot of wiring and race car fabrication now, from rear end builds, narrowing, cage, suspension setup.
Okay.
Most all that stuff, and then aftermarket ECU wiring and
right,
all kinds of stuff.
Oh, so you do the aftermarket ECU wiring. Mm-hmm. See, so hold on, let me turn this camera around. I'm gonna take the focus off me because I want him to be, you know what I'm saying? So back to what we were saying, and we kind of hit a jackpot right here, man. So, a lot of y'all been asking me about the wiring and everything, man, and I know a lot of y'all, y'all know how I am, straightforward. So y'all know how I do business. Whenever y'all call me and y'all wanting these panoramic roofs and all this other stuff, and y'all ordering them, I have to wire them. Y'all know, I mean, you got to pay to play. So with that being said, Jared, when you get into the wire and all, do you now break that down for us? When you say wiring, do you like buy the Holley setup, or do you just use like what comes with the vehicles?
Typically I can do anything from custom built harnesses between all the wiring and pieces, or I can, typical Holley installs, if they don't want to spend the money on a custom wiring harness, then
yeah,
we can get a Holley. I can wire all of that up, and the custom aftermarket stuff.
Yeah, I think we're a little bit more focused on what Jared got going on now, because I ain't gonna lie, when it comes to custom, man, if you're gonna go custom, go custom. Nothing against you, Holley, but we got one right here who actually does it all. So with your custom wire harnesses, give us a little bit more detail on that. As far as, does the customer have to tell you what they want or what they're trying to do, or
typically on something like custom, I can add to your race car shop travel, anything from, I've done custom fuel sending units for a methanol car that had 10-gallon tank in the rear to fill up a front tank, and it will actually do it itself. I monitor it in the Holley, the level through the sending unit, and it automatically fills as he's driving.
Okay.
So just for a little street car stuff, anywhere from, I've done air ride, street car, race car, sensors everywhere, whatever you want.
And man, I'm gonna tell y'all, man, I'm gonna just turn this thing around one more time, man. Just to let y'all see, y'all better bring the bag whenever y'all trying to get in contact with him. You know what I'm saying? I follow him on Facebook, Jared Tucker. Y'all can follow him on Facebook. Do you have an Instagram?
I do. It is Fast Lane Fab on Instagram.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put that right down here someplace, so y'all can actually go follow him and see now I can follow him. You know what I'm saying? Because I was just following him on Facebook or whatnot, but I had a lot of close associates that I would always bump into, and I ran into this guy, man, Sean, and you gonna beat me up for calling your name on camera, but I'm no last names. This guy named Sean pulled up, man, with an SS Trailblazer, and the thing sounds so good. Like y'all know the story, man. My son dragged me back into it, and what better car to give him than the car my dad gave me? So that's how we ended up with some of these projects right here, man. But right now I'm gonna let Jared kind of, if he wants to, man, show y'all around and on some of the things he's kind of working on. And I know it's a little tedious with that because when you in people's shop, you actually have customer cars, and you know, he can give y'all some little details on interior and stuff like that, but we're not gonna break too much down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can check out the rear end in this one. We put a narrowed 8.8 with 9-inch ends in it. I basically cut the whole trunk pan out of the car, remounted the fuel pumps, the fuel cell, made the lower control arms, built and braced the 8.8, strange brakes. We fit a 15x12 with a 28-10-5 bracket radial, and had some custom valved Mincer Motorsports coilovers.
So this person right here, you can tell by everything they got on this car, they play big.
Yeah. So, and that's when I'm installing a Holley 7-inch dash, so we can data log all the sensors.
Gotcha.
Even though it's a blow through pro-charged carbureted setup.
Gotcha.
And this one is a Holley Dominator system with a fuel injected LS with I believe it's an 80mm turbo on this one.
Now what exactly is this right here? Because I'm looking at this car, and I'm a car guy now, but I walked in. Now I wanted to say a Chevelle, but you know, it kind of threw me off.
This one's a 67 Impala.
A 67 Impala?
Mm-hmm.
Woo. Y'all see how sweet this thing is, man? The color on it is nice. Any info on who does the painting and stuff?
This one came to me like it sits right now.
Gotcha.
I'm just in the middle of taking this one apart and
Gotcha.
kind of working all the bugs out of it, adding a fuel system. Typically, I get the ones that need a little bit of work.
Yeah. So y'all already know, man, and I guess this is, y'all know how I always said, this is God sent. I found somebody a little closer to home. Nothing against you other guys, you know, that I deal with, but I found somebody a little closer to home, man. I'm gonna give y'all a little up close on this thing right here. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna give y'all too much. Y'all can see they working everything on the dash. The interior is sweet. I don't know who done that, but man.
So yeah, that's
Mounted up right on the wheels and everything.
this one mounted a glass nose. This one's a F2 blown Pro Charger car, crank driven, tube nose or tube front ends, converting this car to complete Holley.
Okay.
Coil on plug. It's a small block Ford, and this was a slick car getting converted to a radial setup. And this one I did it was a ladder bar car with putting back to stock suspension. So that's why I'm in the middle of mocking up the whole rear end in this thing.
Gotcha.
But it's a pretty neat little setup in it. It's all adjustable boxes in it. Having to redo same thing on this one. It's a floor pan that's getting cut out. Coilovers mounted. The torque boxes are replaced with the Mirrorlat adjustable torque boxes. That's same thing with the rear end. I put lower and upper control arm mounts on it. Built.
So as y'all see, man, from just looking at the work, you know, like it's really no games over here, and y'all can see it. You get what you pay for. You know what I'm saying? How do they actually get in contact with you and actually try to get squeezed in if they want some work done or whatnot?
Typically everything is scheduled out. If you message me on Facebook, is usually the easiest way to get in contact with me.
Okay.
And you can give us a call, and you'll probably get my wife, and she can go over the billing and get on the schedule, because it's usually a few months out normally.
Yeah. So you pretty much a one-man show, or do you have some help, or?
Yeah, I have another guy that comes typically at night,
All
a few days a week, and he's another good friend of mine that's a very good fabricator, so he
Okay.
also works in here trying to get some more stuff done.
So y'all hear that? And the key word was at night. So you know how we say no days off. That's how you know when you got a dedicated worker. Whenever they say at night, you know what I'm saying? And I know how it is. Like he said, you know what I'm saying? His wife. I'm a married man, and I know how my little lady is when I get out there and I start turning boats. You know what I'm saying? But when you got somebody who got your back, and it seems like this little lady has his back, you know what I'm saying? This is what happened, man. This is the outcome of things right here, man. I don't know. We give you a little walk around. I guess can I give him a little peek, like through that little hole under the hood, or no? You
oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna show y'all just a little bit more, man. I mean, if y'all trying to get these cars right, man, like I always tell you, and y'all know, cause I've been actually saving everything I could to actually get my car right, and my heart is into my car because of my son. You know what I'm saying? Every time I look at that car, I see my dad and my son. So I'm gonna push forward. You know what I'm saying? It ain't for me. I'm gonna love to get in it and actually turn up. If you can see, you see the setup that's going on here, man, and it's just crazy, man. Crazy. This is detailed work. This is not something you just throw up under the hood, bolt down, and just think that you could go. As you see the suspension work on this right here, man. This is what y'all better look, man. Y'all better look and learn, and not just learn, man. If y'all want that work done right, I think I found y'all man. I found y'all man, and like I said, I've been hearing a lot. I've seen at least 2 or 3 of his cars riding around that SS Trailblazer. I tell you no lie, man, that thing. Oh man, I gotta find Sean Carroll. Sean, if you watch this video, because I'm gonna make sure I put this one on Facebook. If you watch this video, I'm gonna tag you in it. We gotta get together, man. I gotta get some videos on the Trailblazer, whatnot. Cause that is some of your work too, right, Jared?
He did most of all of that thing. I've helped just answer some questions on that on his car, but there's a Monte Carlo that's going around that I've built in a white Fox body Mustang. A good friend of mine, Brandon, runs True Street.
Okay.
Just work on a few other vehicles here and there and getting more in as it goes.
All right. So what we gonna try to do is I'm gonna stay in contact with Jared, man, and what we gonna try to do is if we can get some of these people and they want to show their cars to y'all, then that's what we gonna do. Let me turn it. So y'all see it, man. We on the cart right now, taking a nice little cruise, and I'm about to check out some really nice vehicles.
Let me put the old. I got some. This is the doghouse.
Okay.
We'll get
So
them put up, or they'll bark like crazy.
He going to put the monsters up. I'm gonna stay right here till he tell me to come in. So y'all stay tuned, man. But look at here, man. I'm gonna tell y'all something. This is the first shop I've been into, and he actually has, you know what I'm saying, some nice vehicles in here, man. He does great work. Rear ends, pretty much everything. He said he got out of engine building. So if you want an engine built, I'm gonna tell you, I'll be honest with you, you're gonna have to spend a bag. You're gonna have to spend a bag, and now y'all getting a chance to see the people that I know behind the scenes that I actually get a chance to actually work with, ask questions, and it's a learning process for me at the same time, because it's a lot of stuff that I didn't know that I'm actually picking up from asking questions from these guys, or them just showing me what they have going on, man. But with that being said, man, y'all kind of stay tuned. We're gonna get y'all in here and let y'all check out these vehicles. These are Jared's personal vehicles right here. So like I said, man, y'all stay tuned for a second.
It's a mess in here right now.
First, y'all step in. Y'all see the floor? Oh my goodness. Showroom. So what we got here? Malibu?
Yeah, this is a car I've had for a long time. It hasn't been running in a few years.
Right.
So it's just been sitting apart. It was a Turbo LS, Holly Dominator. This one is my truck I just built and actually ran it lights out.
Yeah.
We built it for the limited 235 class.
Gotcha.
And it's actually a twin turbo 6 in it, which is kind of hard to see anything with it up here right now. But
you good. You good. I'm gonna just show y'all what I can show y'all from right here. I shouldn't be showing y'all this much, because most people don't even pop their hoods for y'all.
yeah.
You know. And you said it's a twin turbo 6 liter?
Yeah, the turbos are actually right up here in the grill. I moved the radiator to the bed.
And y'all,
It's all remote mount.
I don't know if y'all can see the turbos, but y'all see them pretty little things sitting like right there? And I'm actually sitting here looking at the piping and everything inside this truck, man, like crazy. Like real crazy. I see the manifolds you got, man, and it's crazy because I was just looking at a set, trying to figure out how I was gonna actually run mine. Now, do you do all your piping and everything yourself too?
Yep, everything. I can actually let this thing down, but all the hot side, cold side, wired it. The rear end actually is a 9-inch that I fabricated all the rear. Even if you want to see that while it's still up, there's the light should be on.
All right, we're gonna walk back here and we're just gonna give y'all a peek at the rear now. Don't y'all look too hard, because I know some of y'all racers, y'all be trying to study too much. So y'all, I'm gonna just give y'all a little glance. And y'all can see it, man. This all custom. Everything done by Jared. Everything's done by Jared. I'm gonna move this out the way for a second. Make sure we ain't coming down on nothing. And this right here is when you know you got a passion for, you know what I'm saying, what it is you do. Like, we at his crib, man, and he's got a lift inside.
Yeah.
So, you know what? When I go home, I'm gonna ask my little lady, you know what I'm saying? Can we get a lift?
I gotta have a place to work when the shop's always full.
I know that's right. I know that's right. So now y'all can get a better glance. And like I said, most people don't do this for y'all, man, so.
Now it's a mess with wiring because I'm in the middle of redoing the whole harness, but
Yeah. Sweet.
yeah, that one's electric water pump. We built the motor. We built the only thing we didn't build in this truck is the transmission. It's got a first and second gear lead, turbo 400, and Extreme Automatics built it.
So the turbo 400s are actually better if you plan on playing around than the 4L80s.
As far as weight, they're a whole lot lighter. It's basically the same transmission. 4L80 has an extra gear for cruising.
Okay, so that overdrive, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm trying to get weight out of it, and plus 4L80s don't really have a good trans brake setup yet, or at least not one that's relatively affordable.
Gotcha.
So, and this one being such a heavy truck, I can leave in first or second gear, depending on how well the track is that day.
Gotcha. So, y'all see it. He ran this thing at lights out. Everything precision wastegate.
It does precision 71mm turbos, and that's why they're all pretty much hidden on the grill.
And I shouldn't be showing y'all this much, man.
Yeah.
I swear I shouldn't be showing y'all this much. I know some of y'all right now, y'all probably looking at this video like, yeah, you know, Y'all see how clean this work is? Everything done by Jared and friends, man. This is, I ain't gonna lie, this is what I'm aiming for, so I got a good little ways to go. I mean, I ain't aiming for this now, because this right here is strictly for racing. I want to drive mine around a little bit. So when I cut this camera off, I'm gonna figure something out to where, I don't know, I might have to talk to Jared. I might have to go in debt for a while. You know what I'm saying? The little lady go be on my back, but y'all see it, man. Turbos mounted in front. You run an intercooler?
There's no intercooler on this one.
Okay.
You get a weight break in the class to be non-intercooled.
Okay.
And it's on C16, so it'll handle some high temperatures in it.
Gotcha.
And I plan on going methanol with another set of, I'm gonna do 2 sets of injectors. So
yeah,
it'll be a fun little truck.
Yeah. Now with your well, I ain't even gonna get into detail with that. That's asking too much on the camera. or whatnot. But I'm loving the setup, man. No intercooler. Turbo's going straight to the motor. So y'all see it, man. Like, y'all see how clean this thing is under here, man? Whenever you get detailed work like this right here, I'm telling you. So I know you got a lot of work to do. We're gonna let you get back to your work. But when do you think you have this thing back out on the track or something, man?
I'm trying for the next weekend or two, maybe have it at Darlington and get a testing tune. We built this truck, and my wife and I built it in 40 days.
Okay.
So obviously that's on cleaning up some stuff and working out some bugs, and then maybe we'd be able to get a clean pass. All
right. So hopefully, like I said, I'm staying in contact with Jared. If he makes a pass with his truck, y'all know I gotta be there. Mr. Uncut always bring y'all that good footage. So hopefully I'll be there. I'm gonna try to keep in contact with him, man. But I'm just sitting there looking at that Malibu off in the side, man. Y'all see how clean that thing look? And that right there look like something a whole lot of y'all might be scared of. So y'all better watch out, man. Y'all better watch out. What you got going with the Malibu?
That is actually the motor that I had TKM do. That is a 5.3 for this, and it's gonna have a single 76 in it.
5.3.
Yeah, so it actually de-stroke it because I'm gonna try to run another one, limited 235.
Hold on, tell him that again. You actually gonna what?
De-stroke it.
Now hold on now. See, this is a conversation I had with y'all the other day, and a lot of y'all kind of, I wouldn't say laughed at me, but I got some comments on there. Somebody said, "What are you gonna do? Rev that thing up to 8,500?" Well, it's gonna stay 8,500. I'm with somebody else that believes in what I believe in. I might have a problem on y'all hands, man. But yeah, sounds like you got a game plan, man. We ain't gonna give them too much at one time, like I said, because I know you got to get back to work, man. But we got the Malibu, we got the Chevrolet truck, man. If I could find some video, you got any videos already up on YouTube or anything?
I think there's a bad pass of this car going out.
Well, we ain't doing no bad pass, so what we gonna do, we gonna keep y'all updated. And this right here is what I've been waiting for a good second, you know what I'm saying? I always say, you know what I'm saying, it's just like, it's just God work, man. And I believe this right here is just God sent, because you know how bad I was ready to get back behind the camera, you know what I'm saying, and actually show and get back to two things that I love, and that's working the camera and actually working and messing around cars and stuff. So my boy Jared again, man, brought me over to the crib again, man. Look at the floors, man. I'm telling you, but yeah, you know, he brought me over to the crib and let me check out some of the personal cars and whatnot. The truck should be back up and running in a little while. He's gonna try to make a test here in Darlington sometime. We're gonna stay tuned. So y'all stay on y'all toes for that one, because I'm gonna try to get that video for y'all ASAP. So again, man, y'all know what it is, man. Last look at this thing. Malibu, look at it. Whew. Sweet, ain't it? That's enough.